and welcome back to Adventures with the Hudsons. We are on an adventure today, aren't we?
Yeah, we was going to storage auction, and it has been canceled, as we found out 10 minutes prior to the thing supposed to start. So we're going to go thrifting.
And you know, it was still on Auction Zip showing that this auction was going to take place at 10 a.m. And we drove probably an hour and 15 minutes to Cincinnati area. So he says, let's look up Goodwill stores. So we're sitting at a Goodwill store parking lot in the Loveland, Ohio area, which is a suburb of Cincinnati. So we're just going to make the best of the day. So stay tuned. Store in Loveland, Ohio. See what kind of treasures we can find. We were heading towards a Goodwill and we just saw a St. Vincent de Paul store and donation center, so we're going to go in and see what we can find here. So now we're in the Mason, Ohio area. He's looking for concert t-shirts and stuff like that. They say that they hold some good value. So we did find a Steeler t-shirt brand new with the tags on it, but not sure the resale on it. These and the VHSs, and of course we're looking for another Little Mermaid. Alright, Jim has found 2 bags of the small Beanie Babies. You know, they want $6 a bag for all of those Beanie Babies. I don't know if they would be anything of value, so we're going to take a chance on it. And the worst case scenario, we sell them for $1 a piece at the flea market or a garage sale. Cars, and of course you're looking for the red lines.
Red lines and special editions.
We'll let you know if he finds anything. Nice. St. Vincent de Paul is another Goodwill store, and we are still in the Mason, Ohio area, so we'll let you know what we find. It's set up like a boutique. Never seen anything like it. Wonder if it's more expensive. Big store and set up like a boutique, like I said, so nothing here to be found. Oh, we're at another Goodwill. You find anything?
Not yet.
Or these? Oh, those are books, right? Okay, well, we still gotta look for the VHS tapes, but these are all books. It's a cute toy. It's a VTech. It's called Sort and Discover Activity Center, or Activity Cube. We're going to figure out what they want for it. Well, we found a bunch of toys here at the Goodwill store, and we're in the Westchester area, and they have a deal going on toys. So we've got a cart full here, and we'll let you know later when we put them all out and do a recap of what good deals we got. Rue. We got to get out of here. We got too much. Dive below. See if we can find anything great. Oh my God, it's full. See what he finds here. I can grab with one hand. Weren't all the blow up things, the package is empty. I'm not seeing anything. How about you? See what those, which sides. That?
They're new clothes.
Clothes with tags on them.
Donate them.
You know, a lot of the stuff that we find, if it's clothes and all that, those do get donated. Help out others that don't have PetSmart, but it just doesn't look like there's anything here. No, they've thrown all this food away, and that needs refrigerated, so that's nothing we could share with any pet.
And the date on it Now get this. This is good food. 10, 5, and 19.
So they're throwing away good food. That's awful. So that's October 2019. All of that. Alright, we're thrifting again. We are at the Salvation Army, the family store, donation center. And you know, we had to come back here because last weekend, or somewhere in that vicinity, is when we found the Little Mermaid tape here. So we'll let you know what we find. At another Goodwill. We are now in the Dayton area, and we did such a good job at the one in Westchester, Ohio, that we just have to come and see if they have a sale on their toys too. We'll let you know. This Beauty and the Beast VHS tape has the black diamond for the classic, so we're going to go ahead and get it. Yesterday we were at Goodwill and we really got a buy on toys, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm happened to take this video in our house because outside the heat index today is at this point, it's not even noon, and it's over 100-degree heat index, so we have a heat warning going on in Ohio. So I have a Little Tykes truck. We have a VTech phone. And what is this? I think this is Fisher Price. But the bucket of this truck flips up, and then it has a seat that they can sit on and ride it and push with their feet. Now this is a little Fisher Price school bus. I don't have any of the little people for it, but it was cute. And this, I remember showing it to you when we were looking at it at Goodwill, is the VTech Sort and Discover Activity Center, or Activity Cube, and it is so cute. Now this little ball has a name on it, and it is VTech Move and Crawl Ball. So you play that, put it on the floor, and the baby would try to crawl to it. Now we have to go out today and get some C batteries for our Little Tykes flashlight. I've got to show you this. Look at this. Its mouth opened. Can you see it? And that's the flashlight. I almost remember, I think one of my sons had that. And this is the cutest thing. Let me see if I can make it play. It's a choo-choo, a Minnie Mouse choo-choo. Look at that. Look how darling. And it's got all kinds of little functions. Isn't that cute? That's beyond cute. Our little granddaughters are just too old now for something like this, so we will be reselling all of these toys. This is the last of the little toys that we got. It's a Fisher Price. I would have called it a Hot Wheel back in the day. A big wheel is what Jim says. So altogether we bought 9 toys at the Goodwill store. Got a really good deal on them, and we will take them the next time we go to the flea market and put them out. But again, it's so hot today and this weekend, there's no way we would have done an outside booth at the flea market. We are in Beanie Baby Heaven. You saw earlier in the video where we bought 2 bags of Beanie Babies. I haven't even counted. I can't even tell you how many are here. The values on these are anywhere from $4 to $12. We'll probably take an average price and just put them out at the flea market or a garage sale. It's just too hot here right now to have a garage sale, but the neighborhood does want to do one with all of us neighbors the weekend after Labor Day in September, so we will definitely be doing that. If you do it when it's this hot, you don't get any customers here in Ohio. But we've got the Beanie Babies, we got the teeny beanies, which are all of these. And then we have these, let me tell you what it's called. The Beanie Boos collection, where they have the little tags that they would hang them probably from their book bags and all that fun stuff. And then we do have 2 pound puppies. We thought the one bag had quite a few in it, but it only had the 2, which is fine. Looked like the value on those were anywhere from $5 to $6, so paid $2.50 for the whole bag. You can't complain. And there's a bunch of other stuffed animals that could sell for 50 cents a piece. So this was our treasure hunting and thrifting because the auction in Cincinnati that we went to yesterday was canceled. And I do want to show you this kitty cat. It's a Beanie Baby, and it has jointed arms and legs. They're the joints. They're movable. So I didn't know they made those. I'm learning every day when we're doing our thrift stores and auctions, and we love to dumpster dive. We kind of got addicted to it, and things that we get in the dumpster, anything that we can donate, we absolutely love to do that, to give to others and give back, because it all comes back tenfold. We stopped at Five Below at their dumpster looking to see if we could find anything fun to share with others, and we found these new clothes. They all have the tags on them. This isn't something that would be sold at Five Below. These say that they are a men's pant and infinity, and the price tag on it, I thought I saw right there, $36.99. I know it's upside down here. There, it said $36.99. Now I thought when I first saw these pants that maybe they were for women. These are a Skechers, like a silk elastic waist pant that can be worn as jammies. Wear them out in the public. I don't understand why these were in a dumpster at Five Below, and I know it's upside down because it's stapled on, but it says $24.99 is a sticker on it. Skechers. That's something that Jim's daughter can wear. She's a single mother raising 2 kids, and it gets tough trying to raise 2 kids on your own. So that's something that we could pass on to her. This is a Cherokee, athletic Cherokee workwear. It kind of looks like, and I'll unfold it here, kind of looks like something nurses would wear as a scrub. Let me get this open a little more, where it's got the pockets. It too was in the dumpster, and it said it had a spot on the front. Well, right here where my finger is, it's very hard to see. There was something there, and I scratched it off with my fingernail. And once it's washed, you'll never see that spot again. And this has a tag on it too that said $23.99. Why was this thrown in the dumpster at Five Below? I don't know. Just go figure. We will pass it to someone that can use it because, hey, giving to others. Now, we did find this Beauty and the Beast when we stopped at the Goodwill. I think it was a third one. We stopped at 2 or 3 Goodwills yesterday. But this is the Beauty and the Beast, and we bought it, you can see 99 cents, because it has the black diamond on it. I'll have to look it up and see if the Beauty and the Beast. And then it also has the Disney tag here that it's sealed. It doesn't have this cellophane or saran wrap wrapping on the VHS tape here, but it does have that Walt Disney Home Video seal that it did open. See, but it's still on there. So we thought that was really important. So being the black diamond, I don't know if Beauty and the Beast is anything like the Little Mermaid, but it's worth just having and holding on to. So I think this does it for what we found yesterday, since we couldn't go to the auction since it was canceled. So we made the best of the day. Thanks for watching. We stopped at Once Upon a Child, and I really didn't know that we would find anything here. And they take in all this stuff from people, and they probably tell them to keep it all. And this is what he's finding. We're still out thrifting. We're at Valley Thrift Store. We're in the Dayton area, so we'll let you know what we find. The store is huge, and they are packed, and I just figured out why. 25% all of your merchandise purchases on Monday. These are just a few things that we found at Once Upon a Child that we showed you a video earlier. And this is a Teddy Ruskin. Now, let me set him up here. I don't know, he's different than what my kids had when they were little. So I'm gonna have to look him up. But look, I got him on, and his eyes are bright, but I don't know if it says he has Bluetooth, but I don't know. There's a kaleidoscope, and I'm not real sure what cartoon or what toy this little girl goes with, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But this is another kind of kaleidoscope that you can move this bar. And this is a hot potato game. Hey, grandkids would have a blast with that. I found a couple little baby dolls. Now we went to that Valley thrift store that I had showed you in the video, and we did find an Xbox 360 game, NASCAR 09. And it had some value and it was a good deal. Now we got these Sony PlayStation remotes, and I'll tell you why we got them, because we have a Sony PlayStation that we got in another unit, and we had no remote, so these were a really good buy, so we went ahead and picked them up. Now I don't know about this. I don't know. I'll turn it this way. It says Sega Genesis. I've not even taken it out of the bag. I don't know if it's an original controller or if it's a knockoff, but for the price we paid for it, hey, we can probably double our money. And this was another Little People bus, but it does something. It plays, and I have looked for little people to put in it, and on eBay, man, are they pricey. So I'll keep looking to see if I can't find some, because we do have another little car that we did get at Goodwill that could use a couple people on it too. Well, we stopped at that Goodwill store, and I wanted to show you what we did find there. This is a 3-quart Corningware baking dish with a lid with a flower print on the front. Normally we don't try to do a whole lot of glassware because it's so easy to break, but with these Corningware dishes, they are a little valuable. Big one's a 3-quart. The smaller one without the lid is a 2-quart. And then we found this 1-quart, which has the blueprint on it. And it's a 1-quart. So we are going to more than probably double the money of what we spent on those. And the only other thing we got there was the Beauty and the Beast VHS tape. And I don't know that it's going for much money. And I got to take some Gooby Gone to that sticker price tag I tried to take off. But it is the Black Diamond and the Classic. So figured we might as well grab it and hold on to it. You just never know.